Good morning. It's a great day to be alive. It's a wonderful day to be in the woods. It's just good to be me. I hope your same thoughts about being you today are true. You mind if I brag a little bit? I don't even know why I would brag, but it's kind of fun. I'm an Eagle Scout. I know it's a big deal. There's just a few of us on the planet, but spent a lot of time in the woods as a kid, doing a variety of things to get those merit badges and accolades that came with that. It's kind of funny. The ceremony when they awarded me my Eagle Scout, the fellow that did it actually called me by my brother's name because my brother had got his Eagle Scout just a few years before that, which is all pretty entertaining if you think about it. But Eagle Scout required a lot of campouts and a lot of time because we get out of school late and it might be in the winter and the sun was setting early. We'd set up our tents in the dark and you would be looking at something like this. Where are we going to put the tent? And the goal was always flat because you don't want water running in case it rained, and no sticks underneath the tent. Like if you ever slept on a stick, it's just annoying, and it is just a hard way. But one of the things about camping is when you go, you know you're going temporarily. You are going for a weekend. Maybe you go for a week. And if you're going in an RV, I don't even know if you can call it real camping, but if you're going in a tent, then when you get in that sleeping bag on that cold night or in that wet night, you know that this thing's coming to an end soon. So I can endure because I'm going to get to that real house with my real mattress, my real pillow, and my real blanket with no rain or cold or any of that. So that mindset enables the camping trip to be more enjoyable, even though it's a lot of times disruptive. So if you go to 2 Corinthians chapter 5, it starts off, Paul says, if this tent is torn down, we know that we have an eternal house not built with hands. And he's saying that we can live positively in this tent, this body that we have, because we know this is very temporary, just like a weekend camping thing. We can make the most of the camping thing because we know when we get home, all the comforts and luxuries of life will be there. And that's what he's basically saying. He's saying this camping trip called life is very short. It's temporary. You're going to be in a tent, not a permanent vessel. This body is very temporary. And if you can handle that and endure through that, you're going to see great and mighty things. But this tent that's made temporary will be replaced with one that's permanent. And I encourage you to just keep the temporary separate from the reality or the eternal things so that you can focus on the eternal and realize the temporary can only disrupt you just for the weekend, and that you might find hope in realizing that you do have that eternal house not made with hands. 2 Corinthians 5, check it out.